everyone. Anonymous Messenger here once again. And today I want to share with you guys about thinking positive. And, you know, everyone can think positive when things are going well. We know that. Um, we know that, when the job is good, the friendships at work and the friendships at school are doing well. Everybody seems to be positive. But what happens when there is that one individual or handful of individuals who want to always point out the negative in every little situation? How do we stay positive? How do we um, try not to I guess be part of that negative environment that they're trying to create? um, um, One of the quotes I like, it's it all begins and ends in your mind. What you give power to has power over you if you allow it. And I know it's easy to say, don't let other people get you mad, but in reality, I mean, doesn't matter how hard of a skin you have. People can't get to you. This little short story. It's back when I was working as maintenance maintenance crew in the evenings, and my supervisor in the morning. Me and him did not see eye to eye, and one of the big reason was now I always understood that he was my supervisor. I always understood um, my responsibilities. But one of the challenges that we faced was that he was much older than I was, and um, I don't know if you have ever been in a situation where some of your peers might be older, might be younger than you, and that age difference can definitely have an impact, independently on how good of a worker you are or how good of whatever you are. And so I was working evenings. My shift started from 3 to 11. He was out at 3, so we literally had 2 minutes to go over any last minute things, extra things from aside from the realm of things that I had to do on a daily basis. And um, man, every day, I kid you not, almost every day, the next day something was not done right up to according to his standards. Everything was always, yeah, there was a little bit of this, there's a little bit of that. Some lights were not turned off every single day, and it was crazy because to be able to find something, like a flaw or whatever every single day, that takes a lot of dedication. Um, and so it did get frustrating at times, many times, but I never talked back to him. I always just say, okay, okay, we'll fix it. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we'll fix it. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I'll fix it. And a lot of the negativity I can sense was he felt very unappreciated. And he definitely, um, you know I guess you can say his insecurities um, were taking a toll on him. So he wanted to make other people feel like, I don't know, maybe the same way he was feeling. Um, and the reason why was, how do you notice that he was feeling unappreciated? He always had something negative to say about other people that he worked with. He was always complaining about, so and so had me do this, so and so had me do that. And it was one of those things where, like, if it's your job to be part of maintenance, other individuals that work in the office setting are gonna expect you to do something. They're gonna expect you to, help out with whatever. But this guy, had been working for this company for many years. So, you know, he just felt very unappreciated. So to you out there, to you who's working, at Walmart, at a warehouse, at a school, at I don't know, anywhere. We all know that there's always a negative person, and if you can't think of one, maybe you're that negative person. Um, as much as we like to think that everything that we say is positive, sometimes we can come off as rude or negative. Um, it's one of those things that we always gotta remember to think positive. Just because no matter how you know positive mood you're having, there's always gonna be somebody who's gonna try to knock it down. I just invite you guys to think. You don't understand 100% where that person's coming from. So if that person is, as they call it, throwing shade at you, or if that person is, being super negative to you, and if that person happens to be your supervisor, well, you gotta roll with the punches and try to see it from their point of view. You don't really know what's going on at home. You don't know um, the challenge that they're facing, and I'm not saying that that's okay, or you know that gives them the right to act the way they act. But I think it eases things for you. It allows you to understand, like, hey, it's out of my control, um, and you're able to see things from a different perspective. Once again, if any of these resonates with you, if you've ever been in a job site, or you can think of somebody, obviously don't write their name, but just share and just say how long you've been working there, or how long you worked there, and hopefully you're in a better spot now. And if you're a high school student, get ready. Get ready, because wherever you go, there's going to be somebody who is not going to agree with something that you say for X, Y, or Z reason. And it's part of life skills. It's part of life skills. For now, Anonymous Messenger is out.